Hey everybody, Horseman here, and today I'm going to be talking about the Diablo 3 PTR. More specifically, I am going to be talking about what Blizzard calls a remake of Diablo 1 again. Yes, I know I already did a video on this once before, but I do want to revisit the subject as a means of kind of an updated look to see how far it's come, to see if there's been any changes to this remake and whether or not it's gotten any better for at all. Now, please understand that many of the issues with my previous video regarding the remake was the fact that it wasn't a remake, and it's not a remake. It is, I mean, for all intents and purposes, it is a remake in the sense that they remade Diablo 1 into Diablo 3, but it needs to be understood that they are using Diablo 3 resources. 100% they are using Diablo 3 resources and assets in order to make this a thing. Now, another thing that needs to be understood is that this is only 16 levels, which is 6 more levels than a Cowl Rift. It is an event. So what I did here is I made a level 1 character, and I went through, used my Ancients, used a Gem of Ease in order to get through this fairly quickly. And I wanted to see if there was any differences with how it is now compared to how it was before. And there were some very big differences. First of all, monster density was just insane. There was a lot more monsters to kill, and I started off at level 1. I used all my Paragon points because I did not use a seasonal character. I used a Hellfire amulet as well as those 2 Ancients, and I was able to get from 1 to 70. So it's a very, very, very fast way of leveling up, but many of you already know that way of doing it anyway. It's a very fast way to get to 1 to 70. And it only took me about 45 minutes to do it all. But as I was saying though, it is not a tried and true remake. It is just an event. It's a 16 level rift with some added things in here in order to commemorate the 20 years of Diablo. And I don't know, personally, I see things for exactly what they are. It's a fun little event. It's a way for people who do enjoy this game to be able to get a few more achievements. There's a possibility to get a pet and 2 portrait frames, as well as a sigil and a accent for your banners. Some say, well, that's not enough, this game is dying. Well, you're probably right. But that doesn't mean that some people don't find this game enjoyable. It's our opinions, and there's nothing wrong with that, period. What you saw there was the pet that we get by defeating the Dark Lord using starting the rift as a level 1 character. So that is an important thing to understand, is that in order to get some of this stuff, to include that pet, you need to start off with a level 1 character. I did so, and right now I'm just going through the rift again just to show you the monster density. One thing I also noticed was that if I'm not mistaken, and I might be, but it looked like getting to Lazarus was also a little bit different. There was some items that had to be gotten first before you can spawn Lazarus. But for the most part, though, it's unchanged. I didn't notice anything big other than the monster density. Right here, what you see is a Torment 3, and the first time in the previous video, I was at Torment 6. So that definitely did not change the monster density. I'm actually at less of a difficulty for that. When I first started off with this character at level 1, Torment 6, with all those goodies, monsters were so thick, and it was great. I mean, I was leveling up almost every mob pack, so you can just imagine how wonderful it was. There's not much more to be said about this. Here in a little bit, I'm going to be talking about the achievements. So I'm just going to go ahead and let you look at this real quick. I don't go through an entire level, but I do want you to get a chance to look at the monster density and be a judge for yourself, I guess. But here you go.
town.
Okay, so if you go to your achievements, go to the special events there, you'll see that these are all the options that are available. Now, I already ran through this in my previous video, but what you see there for the monsters killed was what I did in a single playthrough. So, as you can see, I mean, it's very heavily dependent upon RNG, so if you want to get all of those monsters killed, you're going to have to go through it multiple times. But if you want a full breakdown of all the achievements, you can go ahead and see my previous video regarding this. I can link it in the description below. If you like this video, please throw a like. If you have any comments or questions or concerns, please throw them in the comment section below. Until next time, Horseman out.